thinking the Garage Boys. Something. I mean, you like look at you right now. You look like a total fucking bro. You look like you just fucking listen to Joe Rogan and smash beer cans on your head.
I appreciate that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is the On Call Podcast, your home for sports, news, pop culture, tech, and the obscure. And of course, your host, Michael Myers.
I've been drinking Kool-Aid jammers like I did when I was 9, 'cause I like to pretend that I haven't lost the time. In the end, the nostalgia, though it tastes fine, I can only drink a couple 'cause it feels like a lie. We play Halo and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise.
Oh,
We
Friday night, y'all.
go to school but not learn too much 'cause it's hard to read when you've got tired eyes.
Hey there, buddy.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing just dandy.
I noticed you got nunchucks in the background.
Yeah. Those are from Bird Dogs.
Are those like a legit weapon? I feel like I haven't really tried.
Oh, they're fucking foam.
Did you ever make them when you were a kid? Like I remember like taking two like pieces of wood and like bending a nail and like making a little chain link like nunchucks. I guess that was just me.
I used walking sticks as weapons.
Oh, oh man, in my neighborhood in Smyrna, there would always be like an Asian guy that would walk around and he would always have like a stick. And I think it was like to beat off dogs or attackers. I'm not really totally sure.
Beat off dogs?
Well, not like that, but like beat them away from his self, from his person.
Oh.
Oh, should we introduce our guest? This is
Yeah.
Jenna.
Hi.
She's this is her first time on mic. And she is a sexy, sexy cat.
Very meow.
Oh. Like cat ears though. Mike,
So this is...
or what? You look ripped.
Shit, no. This is just I wanted to wear black because I'm feeling fat because I had fried chicken. I feel the bloat.
Well, you're looking good. Your camera setup's on point.
I'm moving it around a bunch. I'm trying to figure out the best location. I've even thought so much as to put the camera on like a regular tripod and lounge on the couch and just go live laying on the couch.
That's when you have your bros over,
I thought about that too.
We drink some hard seltzers, bro down.
That's a
Yeah.
lemonade.
Oh, that camera looks nice. Yeah. No, that's awesome. I feel like in the beginning of each episode, you should like ride in on the motorcycle.
It would if it wouldn't blow oil all over when you start it up. It's not a good motorcycle.
Well, people don't need to know that.
So this is the On-Call Pod, which I didn't even introduce the damn show because I was just too...
We're changing the name right now. We got an idea. We're the Garage Shop Boys or something like that. I think it's pretty good. We should run with it.
But does it count if only one is filming from a garage?
Well, I'll put like a green screen behind me to like a nicer garage.
You know what I need is someone to tell me how I can load up the live chat on YouTube for this.
Is Terry trying to communicate? He doesn't use YouTube, does he? Yeah,
no.
he does. Yeah, wait, no, I feel like he does.
Well, I think he watches us through YouTube, but I don't think he would actually chat. And like, I don't think he would ever interact on.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, let's talk to our other fan.
We have another one?
Definitely. Unless you're just watching this video like 6 times.
Oh, you know, you're right. I don't. I only go into it once just to edit it, just when I go to my videos.
What topics would you like to bring up tonight for our engaged listeners?
Well, there's a few. Only because, and one of them is charities, and that was because I was talking with some friends and everything, and we were talking about charities and how they give all this money to one of them. And I was like, oh, no, don't do that. That's a bad charity to donate to. And then he's like, oh, no, they're not for profit. Of course it's a good charity. Everybody, they help people. And I was like, well, no, here's their 501c3 or 501c, whatever that works. And it's like the Kids Wish Network. So I was looking up the worst charities, and that is legit like the worst one. So the people who would be watching this, where is it?
Yeah, let's write them some hate mail.
We should write them some hate mail. Let's see.
Like make it kind of polite.
Window capture. Yes.
I thought he was going to say the one that rhymes with schmoodage warriors.
Oh, is that one? I didn't realize
I
that.
don't think that one's a bad one.
I have heard otherwise.
It very well could be.
What's your sources? Anybody your sources?
The yacht parties.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, because nonprofit, that just means that like shareholders don't make any money, right? So the person in charge could still be running it like shit, I assume.
Well, there. I think there's also a difference between nonprofit and not for profit, in that the language makes it so that it's not our fault we made a profit. So
Well,
we
you
made
should-
a profit.
If you need to give money to somebody, go up to a homeless person on the street and give them like the money and film it and then put it on YouTube and you'll get like 100 million views.
There's that. But so the people that can see it there on the YouTube, it's right there. It's really right in between us. Kids Wish Network is the worst.
Should I pull up YouTube so I can see it too?
I mean, it's just an image. Total raised by solicitors 127 million. Aid to solicitors 109. Percent spent on the cash aid for people was 2.5%.
Oh, well, I love all the people that donated to Trump for like stuff like build the wall, just banned.
It's a lot of the same thing, except probably, you know what, if you donated more than 5 million, it actually went to his defense fund. So there's actually a chance that his donations are higher than the Kids Wish Network.
Oh, you can't see that. It's too small.
Are you looking at the thing?
I'm looking at a thing for ants.
I'll make it bigger then.
And this is
I'll block myself out. There, you can read
bigger.
it.
How big can you make it? Not big enough.
Yeah, I've been disappointing my wife for long enough.
But you cuddle afterwards, though, right?
Oh, yeah, I do love a cuddle. She jetpacked me. Speaking of, she jetpacked me for the first time in like a year and a half.
If someone jetpacks you, do their legs go like over your legs, like their backpack?
No. So usually, if it's true jetpacking, she brings her knees to her chest, so she's on me like a JanSport. So it's her knees on my lower back, and her arms are on my shoulders. So she's truly like a backpack.
Is it like a sexual thing or just like cuddling?
No, it's a cuddle thing to make me feel safe and special. Because I'm so fucking big, being 6'4" and 265. I don't get to be the little spoon very often.
And that makes you feel like not like loved?
No, it's not so much I don't feel loved, but I do like to be,
But is there a real difference between like the jetpack? I feel like just her being the big spoon would be. Is it a different feeling?
Oh, she's not normally the big spoon either.
Yeah, is she
Well, I
high
know-
up? Like, is she really
But
high
it
up?
feels way different for me being the big spoon and her being the big spoon.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I'm
we're trying-
usually the big spoon.
Okay, yeah. And it feels nice though, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe not for you because you don't like
your arm?
cuddles.
Yeah. What?
Or is it better if it's like
Does she like
pelvis to pelvis and like she just gets on like face to your back, or do you like match faces and then go down from there?
Oh, I'm not doing face to face.
It's more like back to face.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, it's butts to nuts. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
a hot dog in a bun.
Right. Yeah. You start there and then work your way up.
Jetpack?
Wherever my head ends up, based on where the pelvises meet. Yes.
So it's like
truly the
That's
reason
what
for
I
it.
was saying.
Yeah.
she comes up to about your nipples.
Well, yeah, she would. So we could go face to face, but we still don't, just because I don't like.
Because Michael's a tall guy. He's like 6'4".
Yeah.
Hmm.
You'd be killing it on Tinder right now. Just put in your bio just your height, but make it 6'5" because they won't know at that height anyway. and then you'll be.
I'll just stand next to a tape measure and be like, yeah. it's good.
But like we'll just like cut 1 or 2 inches out, look like 6, 7. God, you'd be banging supermodels.
I already am, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Nailed it.
And she is a lovely lady, and I totally respect her. And she is the mother of your children. She's really nice.
Yeah,
Nicole.
Most of the time she's nice. She doesn't listen to the show, so you don't really have to compliment her.
Okay, good. Thank God. I was kidding. Yeah.
I don't know the last time she listened. I think when I did the one episode, the bedtime stories for Jax, where I read him like a Beauty and the Beast.
We should do a whole episode about how much you love her, and then just not say anything about it. And then she'll just kidding. That's fucked
Her
up.
friend, one of her friends listens, so she would probably tell her. And then she'd be like, "Oh, it's so sweet, babe."
You can passively aggressive get back at her.
Oh, what was so nice? What was your favorite compliment about you? Wait, are you drinking a LaCroix, you prissy bitch? Either of you.
No, I mean I have a beer, but this is just like, to like stay somewhat hydrated.
Hydration station.
Yeah, see, actually this mic is not making my mouth sounds too bad. Maybe I'll switch over.
Is it bad on the Shure?
Yes. Yes.
Is it
Is
really?
this the one you're talking about?
Yeah. Dehydration station really does make a lot of.
Try to avoid the ASMR.
Yeah,
Dry mouth.
I'm realizing I need to get rid of this fucking chair. Every time I sit back, it's
I was trying hard to get a discount code for people, so
yeah.
that's the
Ooh,
that's the big dog there, man.
not so secret anymore, is it?
It's so comfortable.
Oh, yes. It's good for your back because
It has a lumbar thing, so you can adjust how far it comes out on your lower back.
Oh my God.
And this one's Napa leather, so it really holds up well.
I say we pitch the next topic over to Jenna to see what she has to say for herself.
About what? No. I like, potpourri, shuffle, I'll talk about anything, but the decision making
I got it.
is the tough one.
She is really into knives, and
Shit, Terry would love you.
But wait, what?
Might have had
Like kitchen knives or like pocket knives?
pocket knives, buck.
Okay, this is the kitchen knives variety. She has like 4 of these knives that they're like $400 each. I think she stole them.
What's your favorite company then? If you like kitchen knives so much.
Well, I have really enjoyed my Shun knives. So I got gifted my first one, and I thought I'd build a collection.
Dude, they're sick. They're like knives you own for life. They're like $400 each at like a lower end price.
Now, is these kitchen knives, is this a chef's knife, or are you going for like the
I have
longer?
an 8-inch hollow ground chef's knife. I have a smaller, I believe,
Pull it up. Show the viewers.
maybe like 5.5 to 6-inch hollow ground chef's knife. I have smaller hands, so that one is good for like quick work and whatnot. Then I have a vegetable Nikiri knife and a
Nikiri.
parent knife.
Dwight Schrute loves the Nikiri.
I mean,
Nigiri?
no, not Nigiri. Nikiri? That'll get fact checked.
It looks like this basic chef's 8 inches, 160.
Okay.
That's a Shun.
Mm-hmm.
So you are more of a fan of the Japanese variety versus the Germans?
Yeah. There's a reason why I'm not the biggest fan of Germans, but that's a whole other side story.
Are you
because
Jewish?
Italian people hate.
Yes.
Yeah, that's...
Go to William Sonoma.
So I'm a big fan of Wusthof. That's why I ask.
Mm-hmm. I do have a Wusthof knife sharpener.
That's the whetstone.
The
that she
whetstones.
used, that she was sharpening my knife, and then it's like it can slice through air now. It used to not be able to.
So
It needs more time on the coarse
She did it
side.
for like 30 fucking minutes, dude.
well, when you do that
It's
fine,
like a
it takes like 10 minutes
mangled-
just on the fine one,
It's
isn't it?
a mangled knife. So I really need to spend more
I've
time
been
on
cutting
it.
shoelaces with it and stuff like that. It's like whatever.
Shun. Shun quality. Are all of them meant to be only used on like one side? Like,
Used on one
like
side.
they're kind of a one-handed blade because the way the serration goes in favor.
No, I think they're. I think they.
They go both ways.
Yep,
Nice.
they go to the sinister side. The lefties.
Look at that legendary Wusthof sitting there right on the top of the page.
On sale.
Let's look at some knives that are like $5,000.
Okay, I have one. Okay. Type in Benny Ito knives.
Okay.
Don't know exactly how it's spelled.
Yeah.
Sounds like ITO.
Let's see. I'll just type it close.
Like-
That's not.
Yeah, like definitely go Japanese. Like,
Wait.
oh wait, Chef Ito.
It's gotta be ITO. Benny ITO.
Hold on.
Or maybe it's one word. Benito. Yes. Oh shit. I wonder
No,
what.
we're good. Oh wait, the one with the church. Click on the picture with the turquoise handle.
Actually worth it. Like literally,
That one.
it'll make
That
you
you see
money.
that one. It's like, it's close.
Ooh.
Everything tries to. They always look like they got the Damascus steel, that layered steel.
Ooh, Valerian steel.
Well, yeah, and
Oh
GOT
man.
it is, but like
I'll
the
take that to.
Damascus-
Wait, Mr. E2. Okay, so Mr. ITOU. That's the one day I will have a knife like that.
IT. So I spelled Mister. Okay.
Yeah.
Mister.
Yeah, no, but that first one with the custom Damascus.
Oh. It looks like Mr. E2 makes this knife. Originally.
Mm-hmm.
Out of stock.
Let's go to the most expensive in the world next. But no gold or gems on it. Like it's got to be like just a.
But that'd be dope to have a turquoise handle.
I think I'm like forged out of the steel from ancient Rome. I don't know what's good these days.
Why did they look at Wusthof sitting there right in the front? It's not even an expensive fucking knife. Japana.
Most expensive chef knives. Oh, okay.
That's bad. That's not going to be the one you want.
Like stuff you find like a treasure. It's
Yeah.
not like a weapon.
I look forward to seeing it on the Antiques Roadshow.
Yeah.
Well over 1,000. All right, let's see.
The most expensive knife isn't always a better knife. All right.
Well, it's true.
Yeah, but I mean, that's true about like everything.
Oh wait, let's see. The first one,
Oh, that's the one that I got, or the same brand, I think.
Amazon price says. Oh, it's not even going to load. Must be an older page.
I used to go on kicks where I would just search all the most expensive shit in the world for stuff, like most expensive phone case and stuff. It's really dumb.
133 layers of microcarbide powdered steel. Okay.
Han Bazuki method, dude. I need to do a Prodigy episode about like people who their entire lives perfecting like one little fucking tiny thing, like
soba noodles.
like I don't know, but
Oh, they
I'm a fan of Walmart soba noodles.
never had them.
like Jiro Dreams of Sushi. You ever watch that show or documentary? He spent like his whole life mastering sushi.
Now, do you like sushi?
I love sushi. I love raw fish. I'm an adventurous eater,
But
for sure.
anything alive?
We can.
I
have nothing.
would.
Oh, see, like the most expensive. It's only $1.89.
It looks cool.
But I really like it. They hold their edge really well, and they're my precious little babies.
God, I wonder how long it would take to sharpen like a full-on like samurai sword after battle. Like with the
After
whetstone.
battle, probably not long.
What?
It's cutting through a lot of flesh.
Yeah, but it hits armor.
But if
and
it hits
rocks.
armor, bone,
You gotta deflect arrows out of the air.
slice. You got to be able to slice
Oh,
the fly wings.
Yeah.
Oh,
What were you
oh.
thinking you were gonna hit a joint every single time?
It's just like slices right through the neck. It just head pops right off.
Naturally.
I just was gonna whack him with the side of it, like not even slice.
It's pretty awesome to watch someone like bring back a knife from the dead, like when it looks
Oh,
so
the
bad.
restoration videos. So satisfying.
That sounds good, actually. Yeah. Mm.
The easiest way to clean up the rust off of shit is with the fucking potato. That's my favorite. That was one of the best things I ever learned when I had to restore a, what is the cast iron. I had a cast iron skillet that was rusted to shit.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's a real small amount of water, and then just rub it with the potato.
Any salt?
Is that
A
one of
lot
those things?
of salt.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like it's salt. And the potato absorbs it.
And it just takes off the seasoning, the black shit from the cast iron.
Okay. Do you eat the potato afterwards, or do you throw it away? So I feel like it
Tastes
might.
a little tinny.
That's a lot of seasoning, right? I mean, it's not.
It's a good iron boost.
Yeah.
Great for anemia.
Well, you know, they created something called a lucky fish because it was somewhere in East Asia where they were having problems with anemia, but they didn't want to cook in the heavy cast iron, even though it actually helped them with some iron deficiencies. So this woman created, a fish is a really lucky symbol. So she created this little iron fish that they put in their pots when they cook. So it actually helps with their iron levels.
Superstition. Got him.
They do that even when they cook in water. So
Really?
yeah, it is just a ball.
What if they put vitamins in there or something?
But it's a really cute looking fish.
Yeah, you can do. I've seen it with the fish. I've seen the Hello Kitty that they just pour. They just hang on the side like a tea kettle, like a tea bag. Not
Haven't
the. It's got to be fancy for the kids. So we have talked about awful first dates on this show.
Oh my god.
Has anyone else ever been through a really shitty first date?
Yeah. I don't even know if it would get considered a date.
We want to hear it anyway, even if it's not like extreme. That's totally fine. Some of these we've talked about are just really extreme. So let's hear about like just a regular average one.
Average one.
Well, yeah. Well, no, it's good though.
I mean, in pre-telling, I did leave some minor details out.
I did too.
Yeah. But mine was more, yeah, they had one intention and one intention only, and it really wasn't to go get dinner. So they came over and let's say they had too much to drink. I work in
Let's
a
say
PA.
that.
Oh, right. Yes.
Mm-hmm. They had too much to drink and, we're hooking up, whatever. Finishes real quick. Was still so out of it that they were not wanting to go to dinner, anything like that.
Wait, it's first date?
Yeah.
You guys hooked up before you went to dinner?
I like to start with dessert first sometimes.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And then he was like, actually, you know what? I'm kind of tired.
It was more like, I have to check on my cat.
Yeah.
Their automatic timer for their food isn't telling me if they went off, so I really have to go check on my cat.
Cat will starve.
Exactly, because so then they left and checked on their cat, and
So are you blaming it on the just wanting to have relations with you, or the substance that they were using?
I think it was the substance.
Okay.
I think
It sounds like it was that CBD that Michael was talking about. What's that new stuff?
First off, it's not CBD. It's Delta 8 THC.
Delta THC.
Delta 8 THC. Yes.
is that the one that's supposed to help with hunger suppression too?
Yeah, they want to increase hunger. They want to help with. It's more of a body high.
Increase
way less. It's much better for cancer because there's way less psychedelics involved.
sativa.
Why you got to shit on the?
What? No, I'm not shitting.
It's great for back pain as well.
Well, anytime I hear anything hyped up, I'm just like, bullshit. It's probably like 1/8 of that. No, 3.5 grams.
They say the high is about 40 to 50% of regular weed.
That's the perfect amount, honestly, for me.
I'll see.
It's like
There you
two
go.
times, right? I got some CBD bath bombs. But I don't actually have access to a bathtub at this point. So I'm thinking maybe I can like crumble it up and put it in like a bag in front of the shower faucet, so it just like rains over me.
You don't have a bathtub?
I mean, I do, but it's like my roommate. He's in there now. Also, it's small. Like I would never take a bath in there. It's Ender's bath like washing station basically, and I'm assuming he showers in there.
Do you want to? You can come over. I have a jacuzzi.
Do you?
Ooh.
Can we? Is it?
It's a garden tub. It's like huge. Probably 3 adults.
Seriously?
Yeah.
How do we figure out who gets to get in? Like, okay, me and you, obviously, but I mean, okay,
We'll probably bring like the baby in because then it's like a boys' club.
Okay.
Because their TV is hanging on the wall right there too, so we could watch a movie.
You have a
Alright.
TV in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Wait.
I can't see the jacuzzi very long.
Wow.
It's like a 43-inch Vizio.
Seeing the lights he has behind him, of course he has a TV in the bathtub.
I mean,
In the bathtub. The bathtub.
Yeah, I like a good shock. The lights are cheap. These lights are not what they used to cost. They're very cheap now.
Yeah, I got some under my desk.
So don't judge me.
My desk has like what's that shit that people used to put under cars? Like,
Neon.
God, that was cool for like 3.5 hours, right?
If you come and hang out here in Inglewood, down where we're at, you'll see a lot of people still think they're pretty cool. A lot of hillbillies with bright lights.
But it's a fly there. It's like too far to drive.
how far is it?
It's like 6.5 hours, right?
What? No. What? Flight?
No,
6.5
No.
No.
drive. From me to you?
Yeah.
Oh,
That doesn't sound so
6.5
bad.
hours? No, it's not. Bro, come on.
Is this like,
He lives super far in Florida, like far, far Florida.
Yeah, it's like 4 hours from the state line.
If it was 6.5 hours, I'd be cool.
4 hours from the state line is like, sounds at least like a 9-hour drive, potentially.
Yeah, it's a drive. It's like 10 hours, I'm pretty sure, at least.
I'm looking it up.
No bullshitting. I'm gonna look it up too. Where do you live again? South
Just say Inglewood. Just say Inglewood.
with an E?
Yeah.
All right.
Something's going on. It looks like it doesn't want me to go there because it doesn't tell me anything directions.
About Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
That's not how real
7 hours, 50 minutes. See?
That's 8 hours.
That's not 10.
8. I feel like 6.5 is my max.
So I'll drive up and meet you.
You think someone will like give me a ride if I pay for gas, and I could do that on the way back too? I could just like sleep and work on the computer.
There's people are looking for a stimulus.
$800. I was thinking it should be cheaper than a flight.
Well, $800 would it doesn't cost that to transport a vehicle like to Wisconsin. So you could probably get it for less than that. You're starting way too high in the money needs.
$27.
The guy who was trying to nail Jenny he probably would have done it for a dime bag.
Jenna, a dime
Jenna.
bag. The guy was smoking weed. Jenna wasn't, but the guy was smoking weed, and he smoked too much weed. Or we think so, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or his cats just like were really fucking hungry. Like we don't know, It could be either one.
We'll never know.
We could call him.
No, we can't.
Why? Call the guy.
Oh my god.
Because the number's gone.
I got a show idea.
Oh.
The person tells their story, and then we call them. And me and you, we will confront them.
I feel like that'd be a very
Sure.
difficult.
Explain to us, and then they'll convince us like, oh my god, I'm so sorry about your cats. Holy shit, I had no idea. I apologize.
They actually both died that day.
What are you doing over
Look
there?
and see what other
Oh.
worst date we could talk about.
You should Google it on Reddit. Oh god, you talking about mine?
Yeah. I was.
Okay, yes, I'll do it. Terry, you ready for this? You dirty old bastard.
Do I need to
Man.
play some music?
No, I accidentally took a hit of weed like an hour ago, so I'm just like, it'll be 50-50, but
Did you say accidentally?
yeah, like I was just, I didn't pay, I had it in my hand, but I wasn't intending to do it, and I just sort of like, sort of vaped on it like I thought. All right, so, matched with this girl. She was really nice. Just talking and stuff, rambling, not like anything serious. And then I wasn't busy one night. She wasn't busy one night. She's like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" Yeah, cool. She came over. When she got here, she didn't look a lot like her photos, but she seemed all right. So,
How current's your photo?
all right, you know what? Maybe I need to be more specific. Okay. How current? My photos are not current at all. I like.
So you don't look like your photo either.
Mm,
You little
That's-
fucking catfish. Like, oh my
that's-
god, he looks at least 10 years older than his photo. I thought. Look at those crow's feet. Oh,
I would say my photos are like 2 to 3 years old. I don't know. I'm actually curious what like the most recent one is. I just never fucking take any photos. Oh, you know what? Fuck you. I took a photo the other night. I'm gonna put that as my main photo now. Fuck you. And you know what? I'll show you. Look, there you go. Look at that hair. People are gonna love it.
boy, dude, you can't put the camera in front of your face. Like that's so 2006.
That's
All right, I got other photos. Here you go. I got one where I'm wearing a hat. I got one of my cheese. Okay, here we go. Pretty handsome.
You're making a face. You
Yeah.
make.
This is my regular face.
No,
When
no,
I
no,
take a
no,
photo,
no,
I'm
no,
just
no.
like,
Why do you purse your lips like
Oh,
that?
look at you, duck lips.
Exactly.
otherwise, it'll just be like,
No, you just have to go natural. You just relax.
Half
Yeah,
smile, dude. Just a half smile.
if I think about it,
Relax.
Or just work on your half grin. Honestly, got to work on your half grin.
Or just like a
Yeah.
pout without pushing out. You know?
That's a
yeah.
that's a girl term. I don't think we're not on that level.
I can't do it. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, no. I'm pretty sure compared to my photos, I'm okay. Anyway, I'm not super concerned about that, to be honest. Like face to face stuff, like your face looks better in the photos. I don't really care. Anyway, she comes over. She looks like you would appreciate this because you
Wait, what?
live in Florida. So this is the girl that's down the street that like from the trailer park. That's what she looks like. But she came in, she was nice. Hair extensions, bleach blonde, like a white overcoat with like a fluffy hood, like kind of like walking in heels, like she doesn't really know how. Awkward with the dog. Anyway, so within I don't know, maybe like 3 minutes of just like chatting, she tells me that something about not having any Wellbutrin. And I was like, oh, I have Wellbutrin because I guess I got prescribed to it like forever ago and never took it. Anyway, so I say, yeah, I've got Wellbutrin. You can have it if you want. And she's like, oh my God, that would be great. Do you mind if I go snort it in your bathroom? I'm like, sure. Like, I don't know. I'm going to say, no, actually, you can't snort Wellbutrin in my bathroom. Okay,
That's how
so
bad she needed it. Don't you get it? You get a bad headache sometimes. They crush it.
Or a capsule.
it's
Like,
tablet. Yeah.
so how did you give her something to crush it with?
Nope, she used my deodorant stick. You know, like the
She's
Old Spice.
MacGyver.
Yes. Well, yes. If you've never been addicted to drugs. Anyway, she asked me for like a dollar bill.
Yes. Oh, you know what? Then she's not MacGyver because MacGyver would have already had that dollar bill rolled up.
No, but then when I was like cleaning my bathroom before you came, I was like, oh shit, there's like what ground up Wellbutrin here. You don't snort Wellbutrin. Like, listen, I'm not even lying. I probably did this at some point when I was in high school. Like, I feel like on the wrestling bus to like, you don't snort. You learn pretty quickly you don't snort antidepressants. They don't get you high like that. I think it's like a placebo type effect. Anyway, so she comes back and she's like hanging out, and then she like immediately starts divulging to me all her mental issues, which I feel really bad about. I'm sure it's really difficult to deal with, but it's really difficult for me to hear all that right off from meeting a person. She's like bipolar and had other stuff going on, in and out of rehab. Like, this is her third time. And she just got out like 2 months ago and was in sober living. But then also couldn't get along with some of the other girls that were there. So now she's living in a hotel that her grandma's paying for.
Mm-hmm.
So, and okay, all right. I don't know if I should fucking tell this part or not.
Yeah.
You should.
Yep.
All right, so I'm sort of like realize I fucked up big time at this point, and I was texting my roommate Ty. I was like, Ty, we may not make it through the night. Like, I don't know, like. Then she was being weird. Like, she was like, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. I was like, okay. And she's like, I'm gonna go to my car. So she goes out there, and then she's like, I'm gonna come in the side door. I'm like, okay. So she comes to the side door. She's like, I don't even smoke. And I was like, okay. Like, why? She's like, oh, I just decided not to. I was like, all right. I'm like, what did you steal? No, but maybe I don't even know. But anyway, so we go. I'm not the kind of guy to like kick some. Even if I know I'm not into her. I feel bad. I'm not gonna be like, hey, you need to go home. She's a nice person. She hasn't done anything that bad. So let's watch a movie. So we watched Ender's Game. Fuck that movie. I hated it, and I wanted to just talk shit to it the whole time.
So why did you watch it?
Ender's Game.
Yeah, you hate it so much.
You know, I think she had read it when she was younger, and me and her were like sort of like connecting and talking about science fiction books that we had read. So that was why. And also, it's been a while since I saw it, and I wanted to see if it was really that bad as I remember. And it's worse. It's really worse. And I think we'll get into that later. Anyway, so I do like rub her a little bit, like touch her butt. And you know, she's like
Just
very
touched
much.
it?
Yeah, no, I didn't do anything. She was like suggesting that we might be fun. And I was like, I don't do that on the first date. Which is for the most part true. But yeah, so then she was like, after some point, she's like, realizes I haven't pooped in like a week. And I'm like, oh my God, a week? I'm like, I've got enemas in the bathroom.
So I know I make fun of you for being an old man, but that's kind of an old man thing to keep on hand.
I already told you this, and you are prompting me to tell you. That's okay. Yes, occasionally, when you're having relations with a consenting adult and you're going to engage in some extracurricular activities, you like to, you know, just make sure everything is clean and good. I mean,
Oh, that's what you're saying. So I know you told me, but you were also sound like you were moving all of the pots and pans in your pantry at the same time. So I didn't really hear you. So I just want to.
okay. All right. Here's the real deal. When you are engaging in anal intercourse with another human being, regardless of gender or whatever, sometimes you want to person who is receiving that wants to make sure that everything is clean. So you take an enema, which is a like small amount of like I guess saline solution. Maybe they can be warm water. They can be refillable, whatever.
Coffee?
So you can.
Oh.
Was that a colonic?
No, just a coffee enema.
Does it
Caffeine.
work?
Yeah. Oh, it's a thing.
I
Now
don't
I'm
know if it worked.
Oh man, I've just been putting regular stuff in there. I could get like a little vodka spritzer and
Is it iced coffee or just like
I think it depends on how hot it is outside.
smart.
it's refreshing and energizing?
CBD enemas. Let's go.
I'm sure they already have that.
Yeah,
I've had to give many oil enemas, like mineral oil enemas, for patients,
and
but
you're
never for like further pleasure of myself. So like I had to do all the dirty work.
well, that's what we're getting to. But wait, mineral oil, like that's just a different solution that you put also in the butt.
Help lube up.
See, when I was constipated when I was in Boy Scout camp, I had to go to the hospital. They thought my appendix was rupturing. They didn't give me an enema. They gave me a suppository. Like they put some thing in my butt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, capsule.
Yes, exactly. Is that what, if you are constipated, you haven't pooped in a week, is that what you should do?
It's really more of a dealer's choice.
All three?
Well, you'd pick one. You can do softeners. If that doesn't work, you can do a milk of mag.
Okay.
But, enemas, it's a lot of work to keep it up there. And I deal with mainly geriatric people, so asking them to hold in enema, like you're just fighting the waterfall. It's squirting out around the whole rim as you're
Do you try and like?
Mildred, stop! What are you doing? Oh, it's everywhere.
Ah, God, that's
So, yeah. Suppositories are much easier, and you can just, a little squirt of KY, which I'm sure you have that at your disposal as well. And just right up.
No, I go completely dry. So I suggest that she go do that because I figure it'll make her poop. I mean, anytime I've ever done it, it made me like cleaned up, and it seems like it does the trick. So she goes and she's in there and she's like, "Oh, I can't do it. Can you do it for me?" And I'm like, "Fuck it, all right." So I go in there, she bends over, and I just like squirt it up there. Okay, I'm like, leave her alone for like 15 minutes. Nothing. She comes out. She's like, "No, I didn't poop." I'm like, "God, what? Seriously?" So I'm like, "Well, you should do another one." I figured maybe it's just like working. She was like, "This much came out." Like she said, like a little bit. So I was like, maybe it'll just use a little bit more. So she did another one. I also had to squirt that on her butt. Didn't do it either.
Now the
And
question is, how is she that constipated?
I don't. When I was back in the day and I was on, like getting and stuff, that stuff really constipates the shit out of you. I don't know. I don't think she was on that, or I have no idea. But like that stuff, like
That's true.
It would be like a once every anyway.
If they prescribe you any of that, they always usually prescribe you a stool softener to take as well.
For sure.
Look at the healthcare expert over here.
No.
She works at a pediatric office.
No, that's just for my history of taking painkillers.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
With a prescription.
You given birth before from the?
Nope.
Like, do you need like a little thing up to like stick with your butt and break out?
Yeah, we've had some of those moments.
It gets real dense. But that's what's going on with her, I'm assuming. So I told her to go home. I told her to get a stool softener on her way home and drink a crap ton of water, literally. And I bought her a tank of gas on her way home. But nothing against her. Like, she's not like a shitty person or anything. It's just like she's in a bad place,
It's the most gentlemanly thing you could ever do.
This nicest thing.
Been through it. Yeah, I know. I understand.
It's a pretty bad first date.
Yeah. I mean, nothing was stolen, my car still here. So that's good. Oh, she did cigarettes and a lighter. Oh, and she also texted me to see if I wanted to hang out next week, so I'm gonna have to suck it up.
You made a great first impression.
But she did say that her favorite is. Anyway, never mind.
Oh no! You can't.
I don't know where too far is. Like, I feel like I've already. Gone too
you've
far.
already given her 2 enemas. I think we're past that point.
Right. So she did say that butt sex is her favorite. So.
That's some people, man. Some people get lucky that way.
Yeah, I think she said that she could not or didn't ever really come from a G-spot orgasm. And as you know, I'm sure, women respond differently to different things. Have you seen this?
I have.
Like, different women, like, respond differently,
Yeah, everyone's point of contact is different.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of the woman?
Her heart.
You do actually mean that.
Honestly, it's a brain. That's what got me and Nicole together. She was the first one I think I was ever around that truly challenged me.
She's like,
intellectually.
You need to fucking go to college, you stupid bastard. Sorry.
Really, it was because she just kept fucking pushing.
Oh, you had to read and shit.
I was already in college. Like she got me on the upturn. Like I was almost done with nursing school when she got me, but she did have to put up with everything with baby mama drama and court costs.
Oh shit! Oh god, dude.
She does sound like a saint.
Yeah, yeah. She's like, I'm gonna lock this motherfucker down.
She knew what she was getting into. She saw like I was the GameStop stock at $5. Like, oh, this shit's going up.
Now he's back down to $12, but still, it's higher than $5.
Well, speaking of, I was the dumbass who bought GameStop at $85. It's at 40 now. So this is not a good week in the market for myself.
Confused. Have you doubled your money or halved your money? I'm confused.
I've halved it.
I remember getting that text message. Nicole will kill me if I buy any GameStop stock.
Then
And
she's
like,
the one that told me to do it. So in my defense, she's like,
well,
you can do it.
let's be honest. Who talked her? Who convinced her that it was a good idea?
Deep fucking value. That guy. I sent her a couple posts. I was like, oh, babe, we got to get into this.
Yeah.
But, so before, because you're probably going to want to leave in a minute, I need to grab a beer. We're not done yet. But I'm going to put the thing. I'm going to be right back on here on the screen. So you go keep the YouTube open so you can see it.
Yeah. And keep talking.
Oh, you go? Go ahead. You can keep talking. I was going to play a song if you wanted.
Go for it. Time is it? Oh, we started.
Oh, like remote enough. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah. You know, I think so. Fun mouth noises.
This girl makes mouth sounds, dude.
A lot
Like,
of
good ones.
A lot of mouth sounds.
Like, are you a fucking like DJ now? Because if so, I need to plug it in.
That was just the music that I have that I can play copyright free.
I got Invato Elements. You got Monster.
That is
Cat.
Monster Cat.
Monster Cat. Monster Cat.
And the Monster Cat is because it's connected to my phone, and I can mute you and play it and not have to worry about anything fucking up on the stream.
That's pretty cool. That's tight butthole.
Tight butthole.
You watch Workaholics?
It's the first 3 seasons.
So you know about tight butthole. Okay. And I never watched Drunk History before. We watched that before. She showed it to me. Hilarious. I'm into it now.
Didn't it get canceled?
Mm-hmm.
After 4 or 5 seasons?
I think it got canceled multiple times. Or it had a long ass delay between like season 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. It seemed like. But that was back in the day when I had DirecTV and shit.
If I didn't know about it, I'm assuming it was like expensive to make and it didn't get out there because I didn't know what it was, but it's funny.
So you're the line of what if you don't know it, it's not that great.
There's probably a bunch of good stuff I don't know about. Let's be honest. But heard of it, but I never watched it. So they almost got me, but they didn't get me.
Where did
Till
that
now.
come from that you're bringing up drunk history?
Because
Cool.
tight.
Tight butthole. And then I was like, oh, tight butthole. Workaholics. So
I can't ever watch that without thinking of the Juggalo Homies episode. When they go to, I love that one. Like when they go to the Carnival of Souls.
yeah, they have a podcast now. I think it's the trailer's really funny. I haven't listened to the show yet.
The what show? Who's got a podcast?
The
Blake
Workaholics.
and them? Oh.
Yeah, it's on the network, but I'm assuming it's some sort of like ad partnership thing.
I wonder if what's her name's in it because she was hilarious.
Oh, maybe not. She's on the cover, but yeah. She was funny. She was actually really great. She's like a real life Pam, from Archer.
Yeah. She is. Oh,
Like sound like
so how much are you into pop culture? Either of you?
Here and there, but
less than the average person probably. But if you're talking about like the Reply All drama, then yeah, I'm into that type of stuff.
Oh, well, now I need to know that. What's the Reply All drama?
I only know that it exists. I think Gimlet was trying to unionize, and the guys from Reply All, like PJ and some girl, were like not supportive of it or something. And it was a people of color thing. Like when after the George Floyd, there was like a big push in all these. I'm assuming every company, but in iHeart and I'm assuming Gimlet and all those to like diversity and inclusion. And I think they weren't something. I don't really want to say because I'm not totally sure, but I just saw there was stuff going on. And PJ stepped down, and isn't he like the main dude? I don't know. I've listened to like one episode of Reply All, and it was really good. I just don't listen to podcasts.
Naturally. I was just gonna fucking say something before.
I apologize.
No. You didn't throw me off with the story.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I got that. Something at the very end. I was about to cough. That's what threw me off more than you. Kim and Kanye, man. It's a divorce.
oh, I feel like that's been brewing for a while.
She filed for divorce yesterday, but it's been brewing because she's.
Are you the Hobbit?
You didn't want to make fun of the mentally ill. Kanye's mentally ill.
Well, what you mean? He's bipolar. Yeah.
That's mentally ill. Yeah.
Well, yeah, right. People won't like it if you say that. What do we say? Neurodiverse, right? That we say now.
Oh, what's the?
Because it sucks to have to deal with that, and everything's on a spectrum, so it's kind of difficult. But yeah, he's a
heteronormative, or what's the damn one where the other?
Kanye has synesthesia.
Autistic people hate the word, or use the word all the time. Like neuronormative people, like neurotypical. That's the word that they love to throw around all the time.
No, it just means like a normie, not like like you don't have a disorder, like a diagnosable psychopathy.
Well, our boy Terry decided to share me an article about the value, the net worth. I did not realize Kanye's net worth was so fucking high.
I thought he was like asking for a loan from the government like 2 years ago or something, right?
That doesn't mean he doesn't have money.
Oh, right, totally,
It's
right.
true. Apparently, he's coming in with a net worth of $1.26 billion.
1.26.
But he doesn't have that much money. It's like what his
cumulatively.
Yeah, properties, assets.
Really? Oh wow.
I'm guessing it probably futures into future money because he's got like that Adidas deal for the Yeezys. So it probably also includes future earnings of contracts that were signed while married. She's $750 million. Like this, isn't that? That's probably like the highest. It'll be like the highest divorce in history.
No, Jeff Bezos for sure.
Oh fuck, you're right. 80 billion.
Jeff Bezos. She took half his money, and he was like the richest person in the world again in like 3 months. It's stupid. We should stop buying stuff from Amazon. But it's so easy.
Says the guy that I just bought 2 things. I had to buy a new printer. I had a power surge, and it destroyed my brother printer.
You should Get the printer off the Craigslist like a normal person. I'm just kidding. Oh fuck. I don't even want a printer. I hate printers. I had bad experiences when I was younger.
I'm an old man. I have a printer, scanner, copier coming.
Ooh,
What are you gonna scan?
that's fancy.
Your license?
I usually do have to do my CPR cards. So like BLS, nursing license, insurance cards for work.
Take a picture. You know what you should do is you should scan like $20 and see if you can like use it somewhere as a joke. I bet it works. Just like
It's a
tell
black
the
and white only printer because the last one was a color printer and it lasted like 8 months.
it's Bush League.
It is Bush League. I just wanted the cheapest one I could get to put.
Does it also have like the little like the side thing, the side paper with the perforations, like with the holes in it, you know, that you gotta like pull off like the Matrix?
I want a typewriter.
Oh my god.
Did I tell you that I got new carpet in? It came in today. You can almost see it, that little gap there down here. Oh, wrong. Right here.
God. Where are your cars at? They outside?
Yeah, I don't park in the garage. Never have.
Interesting. Why?
So I could have a man cave.
But like before the man cave.
It was filled with shit.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it was your shit.
It was a storage container.
This house looks great. Oh, you go to the fucking garage and there's like piles of shit. Oh, my ex-boss's house. You had to like,
It's a walkway.
yeah, yep. That's yeah.
Legitimately a walkway from the garage door to the back door and then over to the beer fridge. That was it.
I guess you're a hoarder.
Lazy. So it's not that I hoard. I'm just too lazy. I don't have an attachment to it.
They're different. There is
There is a difference because like I spent 10, 12 hours and it's all gone.
Yeah, I think yours is worse because like, you know.
Yeah, it's no
But if
passion.
you're like, oh no, like I kind of like that, but I'm too lazy to stop you from taking it.
The amount of cardboard boxes,
Oh God.
because it was just like, oh, I got to take this in the recycling. Ah, recycling's full. Still in the garage. I'll get to it later. And it just didn't happen. Does recycling come for you guys? Like you have a separate bin for recycling?
Yes, but they did more restrictions, so like you can't do glass recycling altogether.
Yeah, I
so
can't recycle glass.
What?
That's-
That's the best thing on the planet to recycle, isn't it?
Well,
no, it's not.
I have to go to the like place. Like I can't throw it.
Aluminum, I think, would be the best thing to recycle. Like
Well, because
like actual carbon footprint speaking.
I have so many Republican friends tell me how big of a waste it is to recycle because it's a net loss. And it's like, maybe not everything's about making money on it. Maybe
Yeah, but all their info came from an article on Facebook. So, you know, ask for like a source and a peer-reviewed source and a meta-analysis, and it breaks down.
I'm sure it does cost money because like they only take it out of like your county, like your city tax or state tax.
Are we realize that our resources keep depleting, right? If we just keep using shit, if we recycle it, it lasts longer. Yes, it.
I'm ready to get onto the nuclear train. Like, go ahead, put a plan up. That's the way. It's the way of the future. It's clean energy.
I would say that pretty much almost nearly every Republican probably believes in some pretty dumb conspiracy theory.
I mean,
Like-
when it goes bad, it does go pretty bad.
They'll just be like, hey, do you believe anything like conspiracy theory? Oh, yeah, no, nothing. Just like, my friend's like, no, I don't believe in conspiracy theories. These people are crazy. But I don't think we really walked in the moon. Like, why? Why would we trying to like just juke out Russia and be like, oh, yeah, we got there first? No, we fake. Come on, bro.
Why is the flag rippling in the wind? There's no wind.
Why haven't we been back? Like, I don't know. There's no fucking point in going there. Like, it's just a big rock.
Yeah, we just send a rover up there and it's like, oh, nothing's changed. Still just a white powdery rock.
And it's dangerous. But Mars, we're trying to go to Mars.
You know, they never bitch about saying that we never, like, we have the International Space Station. They never refute that. I was like, I mean, if we're there already, you could probably throw a lunar rock and hit the fucking moon. I don't know how far away the International Space Station is from the moon, but I'm just guessing.
But
Right.
technically, I would guess if you aim right, it should just.
Go forever, right? Like
The aim would be
leading the receiver. Like you throw it, it's bound to get there. If you
35
right
minutes.
how don't you go like 35,000 miles an hour in space like at all times?
That doesn't sound right. No.
Yeah.
Momentum is conserved.
Google it.
Momentum is conserved
No,
in
but
space. Listen, 35,000 miles is an hour in space at all times. So you get into space and you just start shooting.
No, but that's part of you're in the orbit.
If
yeah,
you're
you're
in
part of gravity, and yeah.
okay, you're saying if you were in the orbit,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
mass.
Look at the stream. Look at the stream.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about on while we're on Earth. Oh, right. Speed around the center of the. Okay. Based on our speed, around the center of the galaxy, based on like our solar system, around the center of the galaxy. All right. Touche. Technically, I am incorrect.
It's the best kind of right.
What I meant was, like, you know, you go through like one of those boosts in like Mario Kart or something. Like as soon as you hit space, 35,000 miles. Also, you were way off. You said 35,000 miles.
But I was
like
closer than you were.
fair enough.
Technically, I was right. Shit. Oh, so, you know, as everyone has known, Texas fucking snows, right? And Texas, they decided that they never want to be part of the federal grid, except for like there's like 2 junctions between like Texas and the United States and Texas and Mexico, which are not controlled federally, but they're connected to the federal grid for emergency purposes. And they still don't want to be part of our grid. But
What do you mean they? You mean like one
the
that are in charge?
yeah, the people in charge in Texas, between the representatives, mayors, governor, they still think, oh, we don't want federal control. We don't want the government telling us what to do with our power. While at the same time asking for our money. But a Texas mayor in Colorado City, that boy,
He resigned.
mad. He mad.
Is it beta?
Scathing post. Let's see. There is his scathing post on looks like it was on Facebook.
Ooh.
Not a good look.
One day later.
Yeah, he resigned. It was the same day. Like he released this at like 9 a.m. Resigned by like 9 at night.
I wonder what that day is like. He just gets like one notification on Twitter and he's like, oh, I wonder who this asshole is. And then like 600,000 more come in.
He broke his page.
His aide runs in and like slams the door. He's like, we got to get out of here.
There's people in the streets. You are fucked. Mr. Mayor. It's been a pleasure working for you.
And he like pulls out a gun and shoots himself in the head.
I pulled a full-blown Hitler. But yeah, let me hurt some feelings while I have a minute. No one owes you and your family anything, really, bro. People will die. The weak will perish. Only the strong will survive.
That we paid taxes
Jeez.
for that type of shit.
God has given us the tools to support ourselves in times like this. Yeah, them. Government.
Our prayers.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers. If there's one thing I know that cures cancer and everything.
Why did you build your house on the low ground?
I brought you an engineer,
Those are
said God.
Oh, man.
So he's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, and the moral of the story is praying doesn't do shit. You should help yourself, right?
DTJ Jr. Blamed the Democratic Texas governor, which, again, Texas has a Republican governor, so...
Fake news, hoax media.
Fake news. What else? I had something else about that. Speaking of wild, insane Republicans, Rush Limbaugh died.
Yeah, I don't know anything about him
So-
except that.
Oh, so you talked about opioid use.
I think he was on the iHeart something,
He has more money than God.
and he loves opiates.
So much so that that's the reason he had to get a cochlear implant, because he lost his hearing because the tinnitus destroyed his...
How does opiates give tinnitus? I feel like it would eat out your stomach acid first or something.
Vicodin has a known problem to cause.
Why was it take? You got to move on to oxy and heroin far before that.
Let's see which one. I know he's on it for a long time.
Tylenol. Like, why would you? You don't want to be taking Tylenol a bunch. It's really bad for you. Opiates.
You don't enjoy stomach ulcers?
I don't enjoy throwing up from 3 Vicodin, though. But
Well, if you get good at taking them.
No.
It was in 2003
Okay. Yeah. I mean, Oxy was a thing, but it wasn't very big back then, I think. Then people moved on to like Roxy, like concentrated Percocet, and then Oxy, yeah, but and then you move on to heroin because Oxycontin, it was like $1 a milligram. So you take an 80 milligram Oxycontin, it would be $80, and that would get you through like, I feel like once you build your tolerance up, maybe like half a day or something. I don't
Those
know.
Percocets, hillbilly heroin.
Yeah, Percocets. Yeah, they're Oxy. Yeah, that's like the things you get started with, and then you got to work your way to heroin. But yeah, that's what happened.
Look at all these billionaires in the tech industry and everything. They're hooked on Coke still. Well, Coke's been around forever too. You'd think they'd find themselves a good doctor, give them some fucking real speed or Adderall.
But they prefer Coke.
Why?
I don't know because I'm not. I don't like care about Coke, but it's a thing for some people.
It's so expensive though. Like Adderall's an expensive drug to take recreationally, but Coke, if you're trying to be on it, yeah.
It lasts for hours. Coke lasts like 5 minutes.
I know. So like in the grand scheme, Adderall really does save you a lot of money.
I agree. I don't know. I don't know if people are like, oh, I had a Coke problem. I'm like, really? I'm like, I feel like I just prescribed more than that. Like,
Maybe people just really like the bonding experience of a good Coke binge. Just like, hey man,
take some of this baby powder, relax. Like the taste of it, honestly, it's just like, ugh, gets back on the throat, and it's just that girl when she sorted it, and she was talking about it because she loved Coke. That was her thing. She was like, oh no, you got to get like halfway between like it. Oh fuck, what did she say? Like blowing your nose and sniffling. I can't remember, but it was really weird. But she was just sniffling the whole night from after snorting that little. And I was just like, oh my god, do you want to blow your nose? She's like, no, I like it.
So I have a sniffing problem as well, which you don't know because I have such bad allergies. I have an addiction to Afrin.
Ooh,
I love me some Afrin.
watch out! You're taking 3 squirts of Afrin. You can only have 2 a day. You're gonna get addicted.
Oh, dude, I used to, like during cold and flu season.
Oh shit!
6 or 7, 8, 10 times.
Yo, bro, what do you got the Afrin? That Frin? What do you call it? Like, what's
I
the
keep an unopened package in the cabinet at all times.
How many milligrams is it?
It's standard. It doesn't change.
At the
Afrin
farm,
no drip with the menthol. I want the minty smell.
about like 40 packs at a time. They're like, what's up with this guy?
I usually buy 2 twin packs at a time. Yeah, so
They're like, they know what's up.
I'm riding high. Now it does run out. Like the old people around here, I have to battle some of these old fuckers because it's addicting as all hell.
Mm-hmm. No, I need some of that. My sinuses get clicky.
It's only my right one. I actually don't even use the Afrin on the left side most of the time.
Yeah, but isn't everybody like it alternates? It doesn't alternate?
Yeah, it's just sometimes I can breathe, sometimes I can't because my right side doesn't work.
Do you ever get when I like lay down, like if I'm getting a massage or something, my whole sinus get clogged? Is that like a thing for other people?
You got to drain. You should probably use a neti pot then because that's probably like the right in the back part.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just don't want to pour a bunch of fucking water into my face.
It's not just water. It's a saline solution.
Liquid. I don't want to pour a bunch of liquid into my side of my face.
Just hang your head over like you.
Going through your nose and
into my sinuses.
Yeah. And it's just out the other side.
And if she works with pediatricians, she would know that they also have that straw sucker thing, that battery-powered sucker to get rid of the globules up there blocking it.
How much is that?
I don't know.
You can buy one for like $45.
Oh my god, I'm getting one.
Yeah, it's just a little battery-powered sucker to get snot right out the back of your sinuses.
It'll save me like 30 minutes every time I edit a podcast because when my sinuses like close and open, I can see on the waveforms and I like have to paint them out.
Yeah, that would probably save you a lot of time and money.
I don't know about money, but
are you a pool watcher? Do you ever billiards?
No. The lady. Yeah,
Black Widow. Yeah. Okay. Spoiler alert. Yeah.
What happened?
The famous pool person died.
The most famous female pool player in history.
Was she Asian or am I just
Yes,
making this up?
she was.
Okay, then I know her.
Yeah, Jeanette Lee. So if anyone has ever watched like sports in like Saturdays
Morning.
in the last the last 25 years, you have watched Jeanette Lee win at either 9-ball or 8-ball.
Full on leather suit. Just
She was in my coming of age years. She was rocking it. She was not.
love it.
And she's only 49 and she has months to live.
Dude, Wait,
What did she get
I thought,
diagnosed with?
I thought she died.
She got diagnosed a couple days ago. She got
Okay.
ovarian cancer, stage 4.
Oh, that's bad. Haven't people been diagnosed like that and lived?
Not if you're diagnosed at stage 4. I mean,
Never? Not once.
at once, yes, it has happened.
Atlanta lost the Super Bowl when they were up 28-3, I think. So
That's not the same.
But-
I think you
Scary,
have
right?
like a 0.05% chance of survival of if you find it at 4, because once you get it at 4, that means it's gone through all of your lymph nodes and it's gone through multiple systems.
yeah, you're fucked. Okay. That sucks, and that's terrifying too because she didn't know. Like, it just one day she felt bad and went to the doctor. They're like, "Oh, you have stage 4 cancer. You're gonna die in like a week."
She had a small pain in her low back that she associated with aging when menopause.
Oh my god, I have a small pain in my lower back, dude.
I have to use a Cairo gun twice a day to loosen the muscles in my lower back. I have ovarian cancer, I think.
What is a Cairo gun?
It's the
Man, 1 second.
Is it like a little spell that you cast?
imagine a drill
Okay.
kind of set up, and it has, like a Hitachi wand.
No, what's that? Yes.
So imagine the end of that on a gun, and it goes like, but very fast.
Okay.
Hmm.
Can it also function as a Tachi wand?
Probably, but I think we'll find out.
That's right.
Let's wrap it up, dude.
See?
Oh my god.
I
That
think
looks
there's
like-
different attachments.
This
It
looks
does.
like okay. Looks like something that a
Jen is
multiple
used.
person sold you that like shoots magic healing rays into your back.
Like it's
Is it for breaking lobster claws? Like I don't get it.
good. It goes super fast.
You put that on yourself?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, muscles. Oh, buddy. I have to use it twice a day.
You tried it on your balls?
No, it's muscles.
Oh, okay. In your wiener then?
We must have different muscle groups.
What about the gooch?
And I'm right on the taint. Great
Yeah.
to loosen up the muscles in the buttocks.
Let's wrap it up.
You're always such a bitch.
Dude, we've been on for like an hour.
Radio shows go like 3.5 hours.
It's sort of like way past your bedtime.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Again,
Okay.
I haven't said anything.
so I could just tell.
He's always a bitch. I don't know how much you watch for TV. I want to see Young Rock. Did either of you watch it yet?
No.
Me neither. I was curious.
I don't know what it is.
The Rock. You don't know who The Rock is?
Oh right, yeah, it's like a show, something.
You need to
Good
deal
guess.
with it.
A show when he's like a kid or something.
Yeah, he's telling a documentary as he's running for president.
I would vote for him.
You probably should have learned your lesson about voting for celebrities.
He's a good president though. Rock
He's a
would be-
Democrat.
he's an empath.
He's got pretty good socialist policies.
Narcissistic. That episode's gonna be exciting.
We can
But,
try to do an episode on Sunday. By the way, we'll try it.
About what?
Whatever you want to do. You audio audition,
Audition.
shoot the shit, and smartest animals. Maybe, who knows?
We'll do audition. Oh no, that's I'm sorry. I actually have somebody else to do that with because they're like an animal expert. But
You don't know me. I am an
Get your-
expert in everything.
this is the person that has like raccoons in their house and stuff. But
Okay, so they like vermin. They got ferrets too. Does that make them an animal expert?
that's awesome. And a horse and a mini horse and pigs and
That sounds like animal abuse.
2 pit bulls. Oh, the cutest pit bulls.
It's not the animal. It's the owners. It's how they raise them.
They're so sweet, so pretty pit bulls. I love them when they sleep under the covers.
They're my favorite.
Let's wrap it up.
I like my little.
Wrap it up. We'll put it
Italian
in.
greyhound. Yeah. This is the end.
Italian greyhound that's this big, mini,
Really?
mini one. Yeah,
6 pounds.
barely a dog. It's like a small cat.
Let's see if
Wow.
she comes real quick. You give me 30 seconds.
Mm,
Oh yeah. Oh, it doesn't sound like she's coming.
All right,
Damn.
that's what your wife said.
On Call Podcast.
Mm.
Yeah.
Check us out on Twitter at On Call Pod.
That's what I said. Oh, shit. I
Interested
didn't
in
get you
being a
there. Sorry.
sponsor or want to be on the show?
I got mine,
Drop
babe.
us an email at oncallpod@gmail.com.
Sponsor line working or what?
For more info, go to oncallpod.com.